Hey guys, what's up? In today's video I will cover the factors which are important when live betting. So how do you decide which team you want to pick when doing live betting on Fanobet, for example? So the first point is which format does a match have? It can be a best of one, best of two, best of three, or best of five. And yeah, if we only have a best of one, then the rounds of this one match will matter. So, for example, in this matchup here, Flipside against the Immortals, it's 11-4 for Flipside. So if they get 5 more rounds, they will win the map, and so also the game. If we have a best of 3, for example, yeah, at this match, AGG against X No Mercy, and for example, X No Mercy would win the first map. Okay, they didn't, but if they would win, then yeah, there would be up to 2 maps to play more, because it's a best of 3. So yeah, they like AGG could lose one map and still could win. So we also have picks, map picks. So yeah, everyone can ban and pick maps. So if the first map played here was Mirage, which was X No Mercy's pick, so you would expect them to win that match. Okay, they didn't, but as an example, if they would win Mirage and you think AGG is the better team in general, which is the case here, which they won this match. But yeah, if X No Mercy won the map pick Mirage, then they would yeah, be slightly favored in the odds, or have like there would be good odds to bet on AGG after they would lose the first map to X No Mercy. So that would be a good time to bet on AGG, because they just lost the enemy's map pick, and if you're still confident they will win their map pick, so train and also the third map, which would be nuke in this case, then it would be a good time to live bet on AGG. Okay, that that matchup is already finished, but this is just an example. So also, yeah, for example, in the best of 5, one map wouldn't also matter that much. So yeah, maybe if the worst team won the first map, then it's a good point to bet on the better team, because the odds are better to bet on the better team. Yeah, sounds a bit funny, but yeah, that's how it is. Okay, I will write it down here. So the matchup, and yeah, format, matchup and format. Then second is the map and also the side a team is playing on. For example, we have Flipside against Immortals here in this matchup, and as you may know, Train is a pretty city-sided map. So yeah, Flipside started on the city side. That's why the half was 11-4, I think. Yeah, it was 11-4. So they are favored by Fanobet to win this match. So they have 1.67 odds, and Immortals only the odds of 2. But now they switch to city side. So like Immortals should be the favorites in the second half, because they are on city side now. So if you think one team is better on city side, for example, like it would be Immortals in this case, then just wait. Like the other team, Flipside, began on city side, so you get better odds after the half. It was 11-4 at the half, so it probably was 2 point something odds for Immortals. But now they are on city side, and if you're confident they have a strong city side, then you can bet on them at halftime. And as you can see, it's 11-6 now, so maybe they can do the comeback on city side, and they also will get worse odds with every round they win on City side. So maybe it will be 11-11 soon if they do things well on City side. So yeah, if you have pretty city-sided maps like train or overpass, then the favorite team starts on T side, then you can wait till they lose much rounds on T side, and yeah, bet maybe at the half, so you get pretty juicy odds to bet on. So you can yeah, really use that to make profit. But yeah, you should be confident that they should make the comeback on City side. So yeah, check the map out on Half-Life TV, and yeah, analyze what side it is and what side your favorite team begins on. And yeah, that's pretty important. Okay, then we have the yeah, general score, like yeah, the round or the match up also always begins with the pistol round. So yeah, if we have, for example, again AGG against X No Mercy, where AGG is heavily favored, you can see they had 89%. Then yeah, maybe they lost the pistol round. So, and if you lose the pistol round, then you usually lose the following 2 rounds. Yeah, always like on CT side, so you have to double eco after losing the pistol round. So maybe if X No Mercy wins the pistol round, then they will win the following 2 rounds. So it would start 0-3 for X No Mercy, and then the odds would slightly become better to bet on AGG. So you can use that if you already plan to bet on AGG and yeah, they lose the pistol round, then you get better odds if you wait for like the first 3 rounds where they lose, because they have to double eco. So you get slightly better odds. So you can also use that, because they, in general, they will have pretty bad odds like 1.07, which are pretty bad odds. But maybe if they lose the first 3 rounds, it might be 1.1 or something. Yeah, but that's a little tweak. Maybe if they're bad pistol players, or yeah, sometimes the worst team will take the pistol round, and then you can use that to get better odds, but only if you use live betting. Okay, did I wrote that up? Yeah. Okay. Then we have the recent form, or the form in the matchup. So for that, it makes sense to either watch Half-Life TV. So it does make a difference whether you win a round convincingly, like killing all the enemies and you survive with 4 players maybe, or you only survive with 1 player and clutch that round. So winning a round isn't always the same. So you have to check how convincing the round wins are. It's always better to check out the live streams, and then you can judge by yourself how convincing it was. For example, yeah, for example, your flip side could win a round by doing a 1 vs 4 clutch, so they would get 1 more round, but that wouldn't be the most convincing way to win a round. Yeah, sure, a clutch is very nice to win, but it means they got in disadvantaged before. Maybe they're not playing good, but one player is really turning up, and yeah, you have to judge how they win or lose the rounds. Or if they win a round against eco, then it's an eco round of the enemy. It's not that convincing to win. Yeah. So yeah, judge that, and it mostly helps to watch the live stream. For example, here Flipside against Immortals, and then you can judge better maybe if they have the form to do the comeback. For example, if you want to bet on Immortals now. Okay, then we have the final point. It's the economy. Oh. Economy. Yeah, especially on the city side, it's hard to manage the economy. So let's say the score would be 13-13, and one team is on city side and they had a full buy and got reset. So they probably will have low money, and they probably can't buy now. So that would be a smart move to bet on the team which is on T side now, because if the CT team has pretty low economy now, then they will probably have to either force, which will be a pretty weak buy, or they will have to do one or two equals. Probably one, because they don't want to get on match point. But it will probably be then 14 or 14, 13, and then they will have a pretty weak buy, or they even decide to do a double eco, which would be probably 15, 13 now, and then they could do a strong buy. So that would be something useful, but you only know that if you check Half-Life TV, where you can see the money of all people or all players playing there, or you watch the stream too. So if you know that CT team will be on double eco shortly before the match ends, like on 13-13 score, that's an advantage you can use, like to bet on the T side team then. Yeah, okay, that's it. These are the factors which are important, how to choose the team you want to pick in live betting, and yeah, you can really do much profit with that. As I said in the previous video, you have to use Fanabet for that, because they offer this live betting feature for most of the matches, the important matches. You can see live betting, live betting, live betting. And yes, if you do it properly, you can really make huge profit. You can see it's 11.9 now, so if you bet at 2 odds of 2 on Immortals, you will get double your wage, and yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, if you use Fanabet, don't forget to use my referral link. I will post that in the description, but yeah, remember those 5 factors when live betting, and yeah, I wish you good luck betting, and see you in the next video. Thanks.